get it, let's get it, let's get it. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Tracy Willie checking in your check. Let me take a deep breath. Y'all knowing I'm excited, I forget to breathe. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Tracy Willie checking in your check. I don't know what's going on. Welcome to Pure Abundance.
Yes,
y'all already know who's here, so let me just have him introduce himself though. Go ahead. For real.
Vontae in the building. Yeah, you know what's up with me, man. If you don't, I'm just here to brighten y'all days. That's all I'm gonna say. Love.
Let's get it. I like that. I like that. I like that. So this is something different, as you can see, right? So this is a new series we're starting on Pure Abundance, and this is the beginning of forever. So just be ready to see the growth on this series. And this series is basically called it's called Intelligence and Discipline. So what's your ID? You feel me? Not your identification, but what's your intelligence and discipline? So the purpose of this series is to interview people in which I know can help other people. So I'm going to be interviewing selective people and asking them selective questions based off and on the studying that I did from them, so they can flourish in these questions and they can provide you beneficial statements and answers to these questions for you to live your rest of your life with.
This man is ahead of his time. I'm sorry to say this man is ahead of his time.
We both are, bruh. And something I want to share with y'all too, because y'all like, well, how do they know each other and stuff? So me and Vontae, we already did a few videos together, but I think it's important for me to share this. I never knew about him. My cousin and my cousin's friends were his friends, and because of that, so he was a mutual friend at first, and just him seeing me on Facebook, me seeing him on Facebook, us not thinking anything of it, but there was always like a connection, like, damn, this dude seemed different, but whatever.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty, you felt the same.
It was like, damn, you doing this shit, but I just never thought to reach out to nothing like that.
Facts. So it was mutual, man, and then when we link up, as you can see, it just but it's just organic, and we've had some super deep conversations to the point where we felt like we're thankful to be linking up again. So it's like a soul connection, if you may. I'm pretty sure you got people out there who you feel a soul connection with. This is one of them, and this is one of the very few of them. Me and my lady, and me and him. That's the soul connections that I felt thus far, and we have a big purpose on this planet, and we are doing it right now. Oh God. So shout out to my Pisces brother. Shout out to my soul brother, man. For real. And another crazy thing is that my the opposite of Virgo is Pisces, bruh. So I believe that I was a Pisces in my past life, and I think that he might have been a Virgo in his past life. So I think that by us linking up, it's critical. It's critical.
And
it's
we
critical.
share the same life path number.
And we share the same life path number, which is 5. Oh God, brother.
Always flowing.
Let's get it though. So without any further ado, I have 9 questions that I've written down.
Was there a reason you selected 9?
Not yeah, I like to do 369. Wow.
I was born March 9th, and my favorite number now is 999. I just seen it on the license plate.
And it's 9 questions. So it's 9 questions because we do things in 369. So know that. So last but not least, let me just make sure that we still recording, and then we're gonna jump right into it. Make sure we still recording. I can't really tell. Oh, it tells me I gotta pause it, so I know it's recording. Okay. All right, let's get into it. But I'll just be taking notes here and there, just to so one day if we go back on this, you can see what you said.
I'm thankful for this because we can look back at 5 years, 10 years, just see the growth, where we at in life, and just where the mindset's at. This is beautiful. Like, I love being able to document our journeys. This shit just nuts.
For real though, guys, understand that it's your journey, man. This is when you tune into our videos, don't take us like too serious. Don't live your life doing what we do. We just here to inspire you so you can go within and do your journey, because we'll visit your channel, we'll visit you too, but I just want to express that because a lot of motherfuckers live by Vontae cut or live by spiritual soul. You feel me? Like
live your own life. Find out what works for you.
Oh God. So we getting started right now. First question I got for you, my soul brother, is what made you want to practice self-love and better yourself?
Sheesh. Okay. Self-love began maybe 2 years ago, deeply after a breakup, and everything. My dad told me this yesterday. Everything always works out for the best. And in his case, he was referring to like my mom telling him that she was leaving him out the state when I was only 3 weeks old. He was incarnated. I mean, incarcerated.
Okay.
On Father's Day told him that. So he was like, everything always works out for the best though, because now he's financially free. I'm gonna just say that. So, anyways,
From incarceration to financially free.
extremely
Respect.
financially free right now. So everything happens for the best. So when that ended, I began to realize, damn, why did I give all my energy to someone that's not myself? But it's like you give all your energy outside of yourself, and then you just realize, and damn, I never realized, well, how am I feeling? How am I thinking? Like, so once that took place, I started really just diving into myself, and that just led into everything. I led into like, how am I eating? Like, everything was a domino effect into like becoming better. I started to want to work out more because I just wanted to do things to make me feel better. I'm naturally in nature because I was just drawn to it. Then I'm like, okay, through research, I'm finding out grass removes negative energy from you, and I'm looking at watching the sunrises, but I'm not hip to sun gazing. I'm just naturally just like chilling because it made me feel good, made me feel peaceful, and that only needing myself feeling amazing. Even though I have a beautiful partner right now, I'm always able to find love within myself, and I'm thankful for that. And it's because everything happens for the best. Oh God.
Wow. So primarily, like, it's like the fact that you realized that you was giving out your energy and not coming within to protect it type shit.
Yeah,
That's
I never,
powerful.
ever was
Protect your
worried
energy,
about
man.
myself. Ever. And you don't realize that until you have to.
Who else can relate? Who else can relate, man? Who else can relate? Who else be giving out their energy consistently and then going home and feeling drained, bruh? Nah, you gotta do something about that, man. Protect your energy.
You matter way more than the next person.
Man. Boom. So, great answer, my boy, for real, though. Thank you for that. Oh, God. So, we gonna move on. Let's get it. Question number 2 is, why do you think being disciplined is important for self-love?
Man. Well, being flawed is also important because it's just
Shit, bro, you just flipped it on me.
But discipline is a key thing, definitely. Don't get it fucked up.
Thank you for that. Thank you for expressing that, dog.
Yeah. Discipline is important for self-love because it gives you kind of milestones. For example, you've been working out consistently for 3 weeks. Discipline, hard. Not even worry about nothing else except getting in that workout for 3 weeks. And then boom, you happen to skip a day because for some reason you just fall out of alignment with that. But now you have this 3-week mark because you were disciplined to reflect on, assess it. Okay, damn. And also congratulate yourself. I did that. I was putting in this work. I'm thankful. I did this. I did my shit. I'm happy about that. But now you can make an even bigger goal now because of the discipline. Like I said, you need to mess up because now you can set yourself to be even greater. But you have to mess up. Like I said, I don't know what exactly did I say?
You said being flawed is also important too.
Yeah. So
for real,
you need that.
man.
No matter the 3 weeks. Okay, boom. Now let's go a month. Let's go 3 months starting now. Like, so.
Man.
Yeah.
So take note of that. So the question was again, why is being disciplined so important? And he taught me something in this, which is the fact that, nigga, having flaws is important too. You get what I'm saying? Just so you can see.
Without them, there's no point for discipline.
Man.
So you need to be flawed. We all have flaws. Like,
facts, man.
It's the most beautiful thing about it.
I love it. Great answer, and I appreciate you expressing that. Something I learned too with the horoscopes is that every horoscope lacks something. We all have a flaw. So that's why that saying, you can learn something from anybody, is very true. No matter the age.
Any story. There's always something to learn.
For real. Being flawed.
I'm thankful for these questions too.
Yeah, man. It's important. Thank you for that. All right, let's get it. Number 3. Let's get it. Number 3 is, okay, question for you. Is art important to you? Please explain. Is art important to you? Please explain.
Yeah.
Go ahead. The floor is yours, baby.
I love this question.
I so.
Thankful. Damn, this is like, I don't even need to go to Big Boy. Like, I'd rather just do this. Art is everything. Art is everything in my world. Art is everything to me. And like, without art, I probably couldn't breathe. And I think everything is art. I'm talking about when you cook food, that's art. Listening to music, creating music is art. Drawing is art. Expressing your feelings is art. Like singing, that's an art. Rapping is an art. Expressing your love to your partner, that is an art form. Being able to drive, that is an art. I look at everything. The trees that we are surrounded by is art. Art is everything to me. And then being gifted to be able to express myself, that's an art, and I'm thankful. I mean that just by speaking itself, being able to voice myself. Like I think like to my dog, yes, he can bark, but really he can't say things. Trees can't say things, and it's like we take this shit for granted. That's an art. So yeah, we make videos. Artists, like, they don't understand how powerful it is. And yes, it's art. It's, man, and I can't even explain. Like, I'm so thankful for goddamn art, man. I could listen to a song and leave this planet if I close my eyes, because it's a universal thing. Like, music is a time capsule. This video right now, it's an art form. It's videography. It's art. We will look back at 5 years from now, 10 years from now, abundant as ever, even though we are in the current moment, and be like, damn, it's art. The art we created after this, we can look back, it's all art, man. I look at my channel, everything.
Man, I looked at your channel too. I just see art. The thumbnails look like art. You click on a video, it's art, For real.
Just motion picture, it's like, man, it's everything. So art is everything to me. Like, I wouldn't be anything without art. Like, I wrote my first song like 9 years old on the bus, on the way to school. That's art. Man. Without any help. Recorded it within like a 10-hour span with my cousin. Man. The whole process is art. I love the process. I love the process of drawing, because that's art. It's not only a meditation because it draws you to the moment when you're pen to pad, but you're not worried about anything else. It's like numb. You can numb yourself with it, like music. Close your eyes, boom. You just surrounded in the art, submerged in it. You're not worried about shit. No emotions, no nothing. So man, art is my life.
Thank you. Talk a little bit about when you told me that story about you drawing in class and stuff, writing random stories and stuff. Ain't that art, man?
Man, art, damn, it's a broad thing. Fourth and fifth grade, extremely creative kid. Naturally, I have no clue where it came from, but I would just draw out 2-3 page stories, write them out, and then I come to my teacher, Miss Jackie Jones. I'm like, can I read these stories to the classroom? She's like, Vontae, you wrote stories? I'm like, yeah, I wrote some stories. But this is it was an everyday thing once it began, because my classmates are like, make a story for the day. What's gonna be a story about today? And it's about like this little orange with superpowers or whatever, and his friend Bouncy Banana is super orange and Bouncy Banana. But the students is loving it, and the teacher's so impressed. She's like, wow, you're gonna be an author one day. I'm like, but that little kid doing this stuff is like, who are you? And I look back, and it's like, it was natural and a happy place for me, because I got to make people happy through it. It made me happy to create, because I was gonna receive the energy returning from them, the smiles, the laughs, that like comedic punchlines or whatever in the stories. Like, it's the whole thing, and even being able to perform it live in front of my 30 student classroom. That's the thing to me, because when I'm in front of 200,000 people, it still won't make a difference.
Right.
I mean, it will definitely, because the energy I get back, but I'm gonna be the same person. Like, it's just art to me. It's not like you guys are judging me, and like, I'm not worried about that. Right. I'm just living my art. That's
Respect,
it.
Brother.
That's it.
Respect, man. Respect.
Thank you for bringing that up.
My pleasure, brother.
That's a dope thing, for sure.
That's what made me ask that question too. I'm telling y'all, stories we had, videos I watch, you feel me? They ain't just random questions, man. For real. So art is important to Vontae. Alright?
It's my everything.
For real.
My everything.
You know that. So we check that off. We on the next one now. The next 3 questions. So the 4th question I have for you, Vontae, is how did you come up with the name Divine Light?
Man, that shit crazy.
And for those of you who don't know, real quick, Vontae has a YouTube channel in which you should already know. But for the new viewers, Vontae has a YouTube channel called Divine Light. Link will be in the description. And let's continue. How did you come up with the name Divine Light, sir?
Thank you. Originally, the channel name was Vontae, and it was just my name. And so I started that. But I believe I was watching the Ralph Smart live, and he was discussing his channel, his brand, and he said something. He was like, along the lines of, I'm not my brand. It's like, it's way bigger than that. So in that moment, I just was assessing. I'm not just Vontae, my nigga, at all. I don't even really like to I like to really address myself as like this vessel sometimes, because it eliminates pain when you don't even like when you don't say yourself, like when you don't identify with being physical, it makes it so much of a painless reality. But besides the point, in that moment, Ralph Smart was like, yeah, why be so selfish about it? Why just, like, you are way more than that. In that moment, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to just be Vontae. It's like, yeah, I can create a separate channel and just, specifically for that. But I was like, in this purpose, in this area, this lane that I'm in, specifically for making people feel good, making people's minds work, making people's minds expand. Not making them, but with the hopes that it does expand people's minds. With the hopes it touches people's souls in a great way. I chose Divine Light because I just wanted to make it the truth. And by the truth, you gotta close your eyes on this. All I see is fucking light. Like, it's just white. It's pure bliss. It's nothing else. And that's the point. When I say we are all that, it's the point I want us to all feel. Just even imagine, if you can't fathom it, we are all divine light. Just think of the most perfect white bliss without any fraction of what you would call negativity or anything. Just perfect harmony, just perfect love. Divine is something what you call like God. And light is something you cannot really, light, you can't escape it. Like, you cannot escape it. So it's an infinite thing. So it's really infinitely like perfection, like infinite perfection, like, man. And the perfection is not even the word, because it's way bigger than that. It's just, you have to really just take it. Those two words. Light is something, shit, no one knows, but we know we can't escape it. We know we wake up and the sun comes and give it. It shines on everything. All we are is shining ourselves onto everything as well. We're just seeing each other. That's how the reminder is. I want that to be the reminder. Like, that's what I want. I don't want it to just be Vontae. I want people to know at the end, Divine Light. I want that to be the last message.
So it was more than you. It was more of how can I expand and grow and touch all of us. Okay.
It's not even about me. It's about us. It's about that. what we're trying to achieve. What we're like. Yeah.
Man, on that same note, brother, that leads me to question number 5, and it's not even a question. It's more of I'm asking you to describe. So number 5 is describe love in your most authentic way.
Man, goddamn it, Lauryn Hill had that shit in her album. What is love? Like, bro, I'll even question myself sometimes. But even though I feel as though that I have an understanding, who really has the understanding or understanding of love? Who's to even say what love is? Who's? But that's just kind of thinker I am. But love, my most authentic
way. Describe love in your most authentic way.
I know I already said like something along the lines when I refer to art, but understand art is my heart. So with with that being said, everything is love.
Jeez. Hold on. Go ahead, my fault.
No, that's all love.
Art is everything. So
Everything is love, and I mean
man.
that. Like, if I could get as pure as divine light as I can, it's that. It's everything is love. It's hate. It's being judged as love. It's having arguments is love. It's losing $100 is love. It's winning the lottery is love. It's getting divorced after 20 years to learn the lesson is love. Like, no matter what, every situation, every expression, every tear, every moment, every sacrifice, every day, every grind, every hour, every minute, every second that you're experiencing on this realm, or you're able to fathom life, or whatever this is, man, it's that is love. From the moment you're able to, it's love. Everything is love.
I'm so happy I asked that question, brother. For real.
And
I'm
I
really
tapped in
happy
somewhere
I
else
asked
with that, so I'm appreciative.
That was one of my favorites, for real. And that's what's up.
Wow, I don't even know what that just happened.
That's what's up.
That
So
was nice. Thank you.
we're gonna switch topics a little bit now. My pleasure, brother. And in this one, it's a lot of people can benefit from this. I know there's a lot of couples out here, young or older. So in this one, I just want to ask you a little bit about, in a relationship with your significant other, how do you allow growth to take place?
Well, I feel as though it's not something you really allow to take place because you necessarily won't want it to take place because you've been so adapted to y'all ways. And I am just speaking from my experiences when I do speak, okay? So I feel like the moments you have to grow, and at least in my experiences, I'm not ever forcing these moments. The moments I feel like I have to grow is when I'm in tears and she's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm bottling everything up. And she's like, "Talk." Talk to me. In that moment, I'm forced to grow, and I don't want to at all. And I know talking is going to just set me free, release the emotions. For some reason, it's just what I do. I just build everything up and I release. But in that moment, I'm forced to grow. But never do I, at least up until this moment, I have never went out of my way to do something to make myself grow as far as the partnership between male and female. It's more so I might show appreciation, show love, and that way we're growing that way. But the real growth is when the nitty-gritty is taking place. When it's the bad and you go through the storm. It's walking 5 miles with your partner in the rain. Literally did that while it's pouring down. Did that. It's growth is being kicked out of your mother's house and having to stay the night at your partner's parents' house for a night, but take everything with you because the argument was that bad, and then still staying together, staying strong no matter what. Growth is when you're forced to lose a baby, you still stick together no matter what the fuck happens. Growth is you look at the past, you bring it up, fuck it, lies, no matter what, we're sticking together, we're going through this, we're gonna battle out this journey because we're just learning, we're evolving, we're flawed humans, we're not perfect. In those moments when you get shown that's when you have to grow, and no one ever really wants to get shown that shit. So that's what I'm saying. Like, how do I do it? I got to learn. I'm a learner. Like, I have to learn through my experiences. So once I'm forced with all these challenges, I rise up from them and grow from them once I'm faced with whatever it may be. But I'm thankful for all of it because now we're solid as ever. And going towards 2021, I just feel like we're more focused. We already have business plans. We got family plans, financial plans, everything. So you really just gotta, it's about embracing what you don't want to embrace. To me, in my opinion. That's where the most growth occurs for me.
Thank you. Embracing what you don't want to embrace.
That's where the fun happens.
Man.
It's the difficult talks. But after the talks, y'all crying, y'all laughing, you're like, damn, this shit ain't even that serious. Like, it's always that.
Boy,
it always will end up being like that. Y'all both mad for what? Y'all some stupid shit. Stupid shit. I'm telling you.
For real, it's not worth it, y'all. On me, it's Not worth it.
And then again, in 5 years, y'all gonna look back like this don't matter. Some stupid Instagram shit. Like we're not. And then we're not even on that. And then since also being, I will say this. The social media break has made our relationship so much better. We're over a month already, and we have no urge to get back on this shit.
Man.
Like, it's sickening. It's just sickening going back on it. Like, for the relationship, it makes us really deal with us more. Because those little hours that we're going to the social media, we're just with each other now. And it's good. It just makes the connection better. It makes it stronger. So in that case, yeah, get off your social media and spend more time with your loved ones to build a better relationship instead of escaping on your phone when y'all have problems.
Yeah. Stop escaping, man. For real. Stop looking for an easy way out, man.
Face them. So
Yes,
you talking
face
bro.
the world.
Y'all swear y'all can't last, but don't be afraid of the hard tasks. Like,
Face it, man.
yeah, let's get it.
Let's get it, man. I like that. Forcing. I love it. So we down to the last 3 questions. So we at number 7. And it goes a little something like this. It goes, what does it mean to forgive yourself and others? And why is that important?
In my experiences, forgiving myself and forgiving others is something that I experience daily. Because there's moments in life, you got like what you'd call traumatic moments, horrific moments, beautiful moments. They all leave different marks on you. They all leave different effects on the mental. But daily, as a human being, in my experience, daily, sometimes you may get thoughts from events that occurred many moons ago. They come into your mind though, and you may still feel some kind of way, and that's not good. Because in the book, The 4 Agreements, I learned that whenever you look into the past, you are only half living. So with just that statement, I had to really learn how to let go of so much stuff, because every time you're really half living, you're not in this present moment whenever you are looking into the past, and you can't change it. Everything happens how it's supposed to happen, so all you could do is accept it. So yeah, you might build subconscious beliefs about people or individuals based on events, but like at the end, without those events, you wouldn't be who you are. So, and then whatever mistakes you feel like you made, you have to be a dumb kid, and you have to make mistakes. You have to fall. You have to stumble. Do not beat yourself up. Don't hold anything within yourself. Don't ever make yourself the judge of yourself, because I am my biggest judge. And that, I take my own judgment bigger than any other voice. My judge is the only one that matters to me, but what I'm telling you guys to practice is evaporate that judge. Keep standard qualities about yourself that you want to stand and live on for the remainder of your life, but besides that, don't beat yourself up about things, because no one here is here to tell anyone how to do anything perfectly. No one has it all together. No one at any moment is perfect. No one is. So with that, you got to know, your parents, they may have did shit in the past, they whooped you or whatever. They didn't know any better. They were still kids they were kids when they had you. They don't know any better. They only doing that because they're raising, their upbringing. They don't know any, like, no one. You gotta think. No one is reacting based on their true heart for most of the time. Most of the time it's based on their experiences, and they just act out of emotion and stuff like that. So you gotta learn how to let stuff go. You gotta learn how to forgive yourself, because you may have acted out of emotion, or just whatever you may have acted out of. You judging yourself, you beating yourself up for years. Damn, why I do that? Why I do, like, no. The moment you let go is the moment you let yourself free.
Oh my, yeah.
And that goes for everything. You can't be mad about the lady that cut you off in the freeway. You can't be mad at the lady at the store made a comment. You can't hold on to any of that stuff. The best thing to do is respond in love in every situation, or else it could kill you, because you not being able to forgive a family member, y'all don't speak for 5 years, all that time is gone. You're not getting it back. When really you could send a message to them being whatever, making it good. Like, the past It doesn't exist. So why are you there? Right now is what it matters. So whatever happened yesterday that pissed you off, whatever happened, does not matter. It didn't happen.
Right.
Because think about it. Every event that we have experienced in our life, truly though, it hasn't happened. Right now it's happened.
Right.
And then again, just now has happened. But those other things are just pictures in our mind.
Exactly.
Where are they? Nothing. Where the fuck is it at? We're just right here, right now. So let everything go.
Man.
The last sentence on that.
I appreciate that. Let everything go. Everything go. Thank you.
And I'm not mastered it, so please don't mistake it for that. I've mastered that because I still get thoughts sometimes. We all get thoughts, and it's just what you gonna do with them. Are you gonna agree with them? Are you gonna let them destroy you? Or are you gonna disintegrate them in your head? Are you just gonna laugh at them, wave at them, hug your bad thoughts? Like, don't even call them bad thoughts. You feel me? Like, it's just all in your head.
Man, everything is happening right now, baby, for real. And what I got from what you basically said is that, so everything is happening right now. So if you don't forgive yourself about something, then you're gonna be experiencing that right now. So let it go so you can experience your moment, right? I feel that, man.
You're not really living.
You're not really living, for real.
The camera doesn't go backwards.
Let's get it. Stay recording. Even after we stop recording, life don't stop recording. You feel me? For real. Oh God. Question number 8 is how or what are some techniques you use to defeat mental blockages? And before I allow him to answer, I just want to say what inspired me to ask this question was his workout videos. I do his workout videos. I literally do. The first time I did it, I was finna pass the fuck out. And I texted him. It's probably like the 3rd or 4th time I'm on it. And yesterday was that day, was the 3rd or 4th time. And I was able to keep up a little bit more better. You know what I'm saying? So it does take time. And throughout the video, he mentioned something about mental blockages. So that stood out to me because it be times where I'm doing a push-up or 2, and I'm like, this is the last one, that's it, and I stop. But then there's times where I hear that voice, and I power through 20 more after that. So it's like, what happened?
Because you're not that.
Talk to me, man. How and what are some techniques you use to defeat mental blockages?
Man.
For real.
One of the best things, well, man, the list is so long because we can't fight these. We can't fight these things. We do our best to fight these things every single day. But like, it starts in the morning. It's like the first thing. Like since reading The Secret, it starts in the morning. The very first thing in the morning I do, and I know it may sound weird to few, but the very first thing I do in the morning, left foot down, right foot down. But the left foot is thank, the right foot is you.
Wow.
And with that, I automatically feel better. Right then and there, I'm thankful. So
you said left foot is
thank, right foot is you. Like I put it down off the bed, thank you. And then every step to the bathroom, thank you. It's in my head. I'm starting off with that energy, and ever since reading the book, I'm not ever gonna change this energy about myself. So, boom, thank you. I'm creating all this gratitude and love, appreciation for the smallest things, so that when these other things, they can't get created. Because in that moment in the morning, I'm focused on being appreciative of everything. The toilet paper, the sink, everything is just like my first time receiving it in the morning. Basically, every moment, every day in the morning is my first time receiving it. Again, I'm just thankful. So boom, thank you, everything. That's all my morning is about. But you still could wake up and feel foggy or foggy headed. So yeah, boom, my sage. But also, you have to meditate because you could bring your energy up literally. If you close your eyes and visualize whatever you feel like is the inside of yourself, I would say just a white. For me, it's all white, like angelic color, but it's getting brought up from where I'm meditating the ground. I feel the ground. I'm connected to the ground, but I'm bringing it to the sky within myself. I'm envisioning that. My visualization has become extremely vivid lately, but I visualize bringing up all my energy to the sky. Therefore, I'm raising my vibration. Like I visualize that. And the sun, like the light that I'm envisioning is about as bright as the sun within myself, that I'm like connecting from the Gaia and I'm shooting up to the sky, meaning I'm letting go of everything down here, which would be the thoughts and the negativity. So that's what I do. And then another thing I've been doing recently with mental blockages, another technique was from The Secret, but I just smile and close my eyes and just focus on my feelings, because when you do that and you literally focus on how you feel for 1 minute, you will notice that your body feels absolutely amazing when you're smiling. And because of that, all those thoughts are going to disintegrate. Another thing, like I said, art, good music, once I put on a song, it's an instant mood changer. So music, I'm thankful for it. Like, I can instantly put on some Bob Marley and I'm happier. Or Michael Jackson always makes me feel good. Stevie Wonder is a great artist I love listening to. Because the music, the instrumentation is so high vibrational, I mean, you can't help but to feel good. And when you feel good, you can't have negative thoughts. That is a fact. If you're having good feelings, your thoughts are gonna be good. You can't feel bad and have good thoughts. Vice versa. I mean, of course you can smoke a joint or whatever, but that's just temporary. I'm talking about, you can always close your eyes and smile to feel better. You can always close your eyes and hug yourself and feel better. You can, whatever your favorite smoothie is, whatever your favorite fruit is, get that in a smoothie, comfort food, but in a healthy way. And also you gotta really, really understand, we are not the thoughts. We decide what thoughts we are agreeing with. And we decide whether or not we even allowing them into our space to experience them, if you will. Like, the thoughts kind of float around, they linger, and we attract them. And then the moment we realize we could project our thoughts, we could control our thoughts, we decide what we want to put out, then those kind of die away. So really, I've been so cautious of thoughts and my thought patterns, thought frequencies lately. I haven't been able to get attacked because I'm so on top of, I am abundant, I am love, I only attract loving interactions, loving journeys throughout my day. Like, before interactions, I'm setting intention already that it's going to be loving. Like, so much love and gratitude throughout the day, it really will overpower the negativity anytime.
Respect, man. Respect. When you was talking about the visualization and stuff and bringing your energy up, raising your vibration, you mentioned something about Gaia. What's Gaia for those who don't know what Gaia is?
Mother Earth.
Mother Earth. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Mother Earth is Gaia. Like, for me, and not even to make it seem like that at all, but just for like example, I'd say like the grass or whatever, the land would be like the body, and then the mountains would be like her breast, if you will, and then the trees kind of like her hair, symbolically, like that, you know, the feminine essence, Mother Nature.
You gotta dance, man, for real.
Oh yeah, dancing always. I mean, dancing. If I dance, and also creation, like I said, art is everything.
Yes, sir.
Any mental blockages, if I put on a beat and I get in creation mode, nothing else matters except, okay, what's this first lyric gonna be? What's this first word gonna be? What direction is this song? Like, creation automatically eliminates BS. That's why art is for free. You know, you feel free in the moment. 'Cause like I said, art is everything.
Thank you.
I'm thankful for this, man. Like, right now we're just right here. Eventually we'll be in one of our houses.
Baby.
They're gonna be like, damn.
It came a long way, yeah. And they spoke it into existence too.
Crazy.
Oh God, here go the proof right here. Though we don't even need no proof because we just trust the universe. You feel me?
Always.
Oh God. So last but not least, Vontae, aka Divine Light, Vontae Divine Light. Last question that I have for you is, what are some generous statements, gems, and life tips you can provide in this very moment for young gods and goddesses viewing this right now?
Life gems. Say it again, please.
Yep, I got you, brother. I said, last question is, what are some generous / genuine statements, gems, or life tips you can provide in this very moment for young gods and goddesses viewing this right now?
Okay, boom, I got you.
Go ahead, man.
And honestly, I was gonna make a video. I still am, because I just want to get extremely deep when I'm about to go into this. But it's gonna be titled Life. But that's what I'm gonna just say right here. First off, life. Yes, to everyone who is tuning in right now, and I'm able to feel your energy in this moment, I am appreciative. In life, you will always have voices outside of yourself, always have opinions outside of yourself, always have eyes outside of yourself. Know that the one that really matters at the end is the inner voice. It's never the parent, it's never the grandparent, it's never the partner, it's never the boss. It's never none of that. True happiness is when you realize you are responsible for everything that you are feeling. True happiness you will experience in the moment when you love everybody and everything for everything that they've done. And it's a practice, but it's a life-changing practice because no one is perfect. So with that knowing, like I said, the outside voices, the eyes, the comments from the thousands of people, when you receive the abundance that you want, and you get the stardom, the starlight, you're gonna get the eyes, the comments, yeah, but people are gonna make comments. No, always no, always no, because I know we all want to be the star. When you get your star spot, you are the one that matters. Your peace of mind matters. Your heart matters. I want to leave the message. Always be truthful, because if you tell the truth, you'll never have to remember a lie. Okay? That's life-changing to me. Money, as far as money goes, understand that that creation of paper is really just genuinely separate us. So when you realize you have all the money in the world right now, and you can genuinely know what that feels like. You genuinely can feel what it feels like to be a billionaire right now in this moment. And when you witness that feeling, know that that's just as powerful as being able to see it physically. And that power right there, that's the power I want you to always remember. That's the power I'm talking about, that inner voice, without like listening to that, the box that you don't want to listen to because you're so concerned about the outside, that inner voice will guide you through this lifetime. And this inner voice will always have your best interest. And you may not listen to it, you may be afraid of it. It's right in front of you, it's in the mirror, it's all around you. It's always you. So everything is always you. So just always listen to the inner voice, because when you do, the journey is going to be easy for you. There's going to be ups and downs, but the inner voice will always guide you. You'll know which direction you have to move. You will know what job you have to let go, what partner you have to let go. But never listen to the outside voices. Don't ever let anyone make your decisions. And the moment you follow your heart, your inner voice, you will set yourself free. And I mean that in every single life event. Whether it's you listening to your heart to not give this homeless man the money, or you do give him the money. It's just making the decisions. And then also, lastly, yes, I said that. Don't take life so seriously, because no one is perfect. We're gonna want to always do our best, be the best, but we're not here for that. And no one knows why we are here. We are just here experiencing, we're here learning, we're here growing. And to our knowledge, that's what we're here to do. So always grow, always learn, always love. And that's right.
And that's what you got, man. Vontae, I want to say I appreciate you, my dude. For real, I appreciate you doing this. Me and Vontae always, we do our best to link up as much as we can, just based off what I told y'all earlier. We got the ducks out here being our fans. Can I show y'all? Can I show them? Show them? For real, y'all know they always coming out to show it love. Yes, sir. Say what up.
You probably like 14, 15 deep.
That's funny. So I'm going to hit y'all with a bonus question then. Can I hit you with a bonus question? I ain't even wrote this down.
Of course.
This came straight to me. It's going to be a
beautiful, by the way.
complex one. Yeah, I appreciate that, brother. It's going to keep being beautiful too, man. But, all right, so we know what infinity is, right?
Yeah.
And
well,
you
think we do.
Right, we think we do, right. And we kind of, he already kind of answered this, but I'm going to just give it a shot. We're going to see. If somebody asked you to draw infinity, what would you do? How would you start? Like, how can you describe what infinity looks like?
The best thing to do in this current moment, like the best thing to do if someone was to ask me to draw infinity, like of course, look, I got the logo.
Right.
You can't escape this logo, and that's infinite.
Show them that. I haven't really locked in on that either. That's what's up.
If you don't know what the language is, if you can see it, it's Sanskrit, and Sanskrit is the very first language created.
Wow.
And what that means is go with the flow. Me and my female got this tattooed together.
Wow.
And the infinite sign is just a symbol of our love.
That's
But,
dope. That's hella dope.
Go with the flow, as in everything. But if someone asks me to draw infinity, really don't do nothing to the paper.
Damn, that's hard. Easy.
Don't do nothing to the paper.
I wasn't expecting that. For
Because
sure.
like, that's what it is. Like,
I wasn't expecting that already. All right, man. On that note, man, I'm gonna leave it alone, man.
Yes, sir. Thank
Oh
y'all
God,
your time.
for real.
Love.
We appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Tracy Willie checking in. Tracy Willie checking out your check. I don't know what's going on. Please keep taking care of yourself. Keep taking care of your well-being. Put you first, man. And this is the first interview on intelligence and discipline, aka ID. What's your ID? Not your identification. What's your intelligence and discipline? Again, the reason we do this is to interview qualified individuals who can uplift others accordingly. And we just want to thank y'all for tuning in and stay tuned for more.
This was pressure.
Yeah?
Genuine pressure.
Yes, sir.
Thankful for all
Easy.
the eyes.
Let's get it. Appreciate y'all.